Good morning, and welcome to episode 230 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Russia and Ukraine continue to trade airstrikes, but that news in Europe is taking a backseat to news in the Middle East, where Saturday night's Operation Midnight Hammer, the U.S.-led bombing of 3 Iranian nuclear sites in Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan have taken center stage. There are conflicting reports as to the extent of the battle damage assessment, whether the Iranian nuclear capability was crippled or just set back a few months. Time will tell as that is all sorted out. Meanwhile, a ceasefire has taken hold at President Trump's urging between Israel and Iran. And here at home, Democrats were pushing for impeachment of President Trump, moving ahead without congressional approval on these airstrikes. But 125 Democrats sided with Republicans in saying no to impeachment. The markets are basically reacting that the peace is breaking out. There's nothing to see here. There are no concerns, and therefore we're in a risk-on mode. So the stock market is doing well. Precious metals, your safe haven investment of choice, has pulled back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers and see where we stand this week. Gold, $3,325.88 an ounce. That's down 1.6% from last week at $3,379.09. Silver down 3.7% to $35.81 an ounce from last week's mark at $37.18. Platinum, your only winner in the precious metals complex this week, is up 0.8% to $1,307 an ounce. It was $12.96 an ounce last week. And palladium fell $8 an ounce, or 0.7%. It's down to $1,067 an ounce. It was $1,075 an ounce last week, with gold slightly outperforming, i.e. not pulling back as far as silver. The gold-silver ratio, or the number of ounces of silver it takes to buy an ounce of gold, has ticked up to 92.88. It was 90.89 last week. And your U.S. dollar continues to struggle, to limp along, and to weaken. It's at $98.09 against the basket of currencies. It was $98.29 last week. So the bottom line is there is an opportunity here. We still have all sorts of issues with the debt and overspending. There is no reason on earth to believe that inflationary pressures, price pressures, won't have an impact in the future. There's no reason to believe that you are safe without gold and silver in your portfolio. But we have a little bit of a pause here as the markets absorb the peace in the Middle East. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback in gold and silver. Gold below $3,400, silver below $36 an ounce, and therefore you have an opportunity. Nothing to be feared, something to be embraced. Encourage you to take advantage of this. I don't think it'll last very long. As always, we like you to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us your comments and questions. Like us, please. We want you to go ahead and take our twice weekly, always something interesting alerts. Subscribe to our social media platforms. Take our once monthly information line newsletter. But in the end, don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.